Hello everybody, good morning. We are back for another wonderful Monday. Oh, and this one is going to be an interesting episode. I am currently doing that whole traveling thing again. And for those who might be somewhat familiar with what I've done in the past, I'm doing the whole live, it's not even live streaming, it's remoting. I'm remoting into my PC at home from where I'm currently at to get all this footage, and then also, you know, getting it over to my editor and everything like that. So it's about to be really fun. But that's okay because I've gone ahead and got like a whole list of things together for what was needed for a majority of the buildings. So there's a lot of farming that's been happening over the past, oh man, like 5 days. My PC has been running like nonstop. In fact, I'm almost certain it's like the sole reason my like office has like been heated at all. It's getting kind of chilly where I am. So hopefully, one, you guys got a good breakfast, you got a nice hot drink, you're here to tune in, and we're gonna get right on into it. I'm standing in a nice newly upgraded town hall. Looks fantastic. We'll definitely go on out there and take a look at the Bloomborough in a moment, but I want to just kind of like poke around here real quick. Haven't really looked at any of the different places, seeing what's all going on. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, little sneak preview of what's going on over there. Ooh, the restaurant. Honestly, I'm falling in love with the fairy tale pack more and more every day. It's just, I'm loving it. It's fantastic. I will say, you're probably noticing I have no armor on. And the reason for that is I died a lot. Y'all, I am throwing... I'm using the school of thought that if I just keep throwing my body at things, it'll work. And that kind of works, but certainly makes farming very difficult. Trust me. Trust me. Let's go on up here. Again, I love these stairs. I think they're fantastic. Actually, I haven't been up here. Ooh, overlook? Ooh, that's nice. Look at all that. Ooh, that's real nice. I'm a fan. We got some more trees growing. Ooh, so good. Do we got anything in here? Because I know there's like armor stand stuff with like golden armor and everything. There's some ingots there. Looking on out at the kingdom. It's looking pretty good. I want to know where... I know the recipe here called for an armor stand and like armor and stuff like that, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Is it in here? It's got to be in this room then, right? Ah, here it is. I was wondering where it was. What's in here? Oh, this is like all parchment stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, it's a cool meeting room. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. All right, we're gonna actually take a walk on out over here. Currently, we are in the process of building up some of the guard towers as well as the forester's hut. Don't worry, we will be doing a time lapse today as well. Probably one of the more simpler buildings. Actually, no, it's probably going to be of this building right here, the warehouse. Lots of cool stuff comes with the warehouse. For sure. So we're in the process of getting things up to level 4. Our builder's huts are all level 4 already. That's the linchpin in getting things all sorted out. So that's happening in real time. We got the forester hut going up over here. We can kind of see it in progress right now. Absolutely love the way this is coming. Oh, one of those trees got cut down. That's kind of unfortunate, but don't worry. Simon there will get around to knocking all of that out. It's be fantastic. On top of that, I have no idea what that guy wants. On top of that, we got a sawmill in back over there. The research for a blacksmith hut, as well as a... Oh, what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was, but that's all going to be up there in our mining district. The residential district has been coming along really well. We're just going to take a nice little walk over there, hanging out behind Neely. Still in the process of figuring out what I want to do with this, so it isn't just a boring, flat tunnel right on through. But these buildings have been coming along very nice. Very nice. Gonna have to build some pathways and everything like that over here. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Huge fan. All of this is still level 3. We haven't upgraded any of this to level 4 yet. But we will today. Oh, we will today. We are on episode 7. And... oh, something just finished. Hey, look at that. The forest hut. Forester hut over there. That's our forester, not forester hut. Oh. They're done. That's really good to see. The tavern is level 3. That's been upgraded all the way. That's been a fun one. Love that. I've done a little bit of like small decorating here and there just to kind of like lily pads and everything like that, since I had to farm them anyways. The tavern has been taken over by all the villagers. Like that's just what they do now. However, something that's really cool, especially with this back out over here, is look at these lanterns. I was wondering what I was going to end up needing to do with the street posts, right? Like, so if we come over here and we look at those right there, I was like, man, I need to come up with a design to like fit in with the theme instead of these like little light posts that those things are. And the tavern literally solved my problem. So now I gotta go farm a whole bunch of frog lights or sea lanterns, frog lights. Yeah, frog lights. And really go from there and start placing them in like different variants in height around the colony, just to kind of give it more of that nice glow. The farm's coming in. We got a nice little fishing hut over here, which is really cool. It's a giant lily pad. That's fun. What I plan on doing, oh hi, hello, is in this particular area over here. We talked about this last time as a small suggestion, but what I want to do is I want to connect this giant circle right here, and that's where the rest of the farms are going to go. So like the plantations, the rabbit hutch, and all that kind of stuff like that is the direction I want to take it. We might end up putting a couple more like carpentry-esque stuff over in this top right area next to the sawmill and stuff like that, but all the farms and agriculture is going to be around in this big circle. I'm going to put a barracks up over here with more military might and power, and then I'm trying to ultimately figure out where I'm going to put the mystic site, which looks really cool. I haven't showed it off in any of the videos yet, but I'm excited to get that being built. Beyond that, we have been researching like mad, constantly researching. That's probably my biggest tip for anyone who's following along or just playing Minecolonies is as soon as you unlock the university, be researching as much as you possibly can. It takes so long. You can have eventually, you know, multiple... What? Alright, fine. Yeah, see you, guard. Just be researching as much as you can, because the more you research, the easier this particular pack starts becoming. But moving right along, we upgraded the portal all the way. It was fun. We love it. We got our hospital. We got that going on. I need to do a little bit of more like path making through here, just to kind of connect everything together. Now that this is finally fully leveled up, I can kind of connect these paths the right way. The university is going to be getting upgraded. The restaurant's being upgraded. I do have plans to make a nice stairway up towards the military district, which will be up that way. And all in all, it's gonna be a fun time. So yeah, today what we got planned is moving right along. We're trying to stay within that 10 episode limit. So we're grinding out. We're trying to hit level 4 with everything. Which, if we keep it up, we're gonna be on par with that. Which means we can hit level 4 with everything here. Episode 8, we can make sure to iron out a couple like small kinks. I can kind of take my foot off the gas, so to speak, to... oh, what do we got? Oh, gotta get some moss blocks for that person. I'll be able to take my foot off the gas and kind of start making sure all the automations and stuff like that are going the way that we want to, as well as getting our guards fully upgraded with the appropriate armor at the level 4 area, and kind of start making that push into level 5, which I think will be really fun. Yeah. And that should give me a full kind of like going into episode 10 if I've timed everything right and if everything goes according to plan, you know, blocks crossed, I can spend episode 10 really, like, doing a lot of terraforming and planting trees and just, like, bone mealing stuff and, like, doing the paths and everything like that. As well as, like, some last-minute buildings, such as, like, residential houses to kind of, like, flesh everything out. And then a full tour of the whole place. So, that is ultimately the plan for the rest of the series. Of course, this is Minecraft. Something is bound to change. But for today, we're going to hit everything with level 4. And to start, we're going to do a time-lapse of this building right behind me. So, no better time to start than now. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of those, like, moss blocks and everything like that. Hope you guys have an awesome breakfast and ready to just kind of tune on in, hear that song recommendation. And also, before jumping in, you're going to hear me say it again, but just to say it anyways, I do really very much appreciate all the comments and the love on the series so far. You guys have been fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and hit that time-lapse in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Hello everybody, this is Time-Lapse Rev coming in with some song recommendations, some smooth jazz, and I was going to go somewhere with my voice. I honestly really have no idea what I was going to do with that one. But hey, as I've mentioned in the video proper, I am traveling this week, so the video this week is going to be a little bit different than it normally is, and I apologize for that. Usually we clock in around the 40-minute to an hour mark, and, well, doing the whole remote desktop thing is making recording a little bit on the difficult side. So, fingers crossed this kind of works the way that we're expecting it to. Anyways, on top of that, I want to apologize for lack of quality with audio and all that other kind of fun stuff. It's always a toss-up when it comes to traveling and content creation. Usually, I'm pretty good about getting a nice backlog of stuff going on so that we're able to, you know, minimize just the overall, you know, impact of being on the road and flying and all that other kind of fun stuff. But hey, we're here, we're doing it, it's awesome. I can't leave you guys hanging on a Monday. What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do on a Monday? Heck, who knows? But with that being said, we're doing a lot of cool stuff today. You can see right now there is the time lapse going of the warehouse for the fairy tale pack. Pretty cool, all in all. I will say you'll notice as we are putting everything here together that at some point the AI gets stuck on like the porch, the patio, the deck, the second floor, and so I have to like keep nudging them and stuff like that to kind of fix them to do the right thing. It's a little finicky on that particular one, but it's pretty good. I do like the inside. I think the purples and the whites and like the amethyst and stuff like that, the quartz, it really pulls things together. And then when you kind of take a step back, which I don't do that too much here in this time lapse, but I will be showing that off here over the next couple episodes for sure, where you have the purples, the blues, the yellows, the greens. It really, I don't know, it feels magical, you know, which I think is on brand for it being a fairy tale pack. So that's pretty cool. All in all though, definitely enjoying this. I want to take a second here to thank you guys all for the really kind comments on the previous video around my stories and all that kind of fun stuff. Really enjoyed that. Thank you guys all for the subscriptions and everything there as well, the comments, song recommendations, and heck, even sharing your own stories. Really cool, really fun, really awesome. Love to hear it, love to read it. Trying to interact and comments and heart and like and all that kind of stuff like that to feed the YouTube algorithm down in the comment section below. So thank you for engaging with me. It fills my heart with much joy. It's fantastic. Now, for song recommendations this week, kind of keeping on with a little bit more of the heavier side. I've been listening to a lot of heavier music the past couple weeks. I'm not sure if it's because we're going into winter and I just need something to move a little bit more to stay warm, but we're definitely going that route. I've stumbled across this band more recently. Now, I know they're not new or anything like that, but it's definitely been on the rotation more and more specifically a particular song by them which just happened 2-3 weeks ago now at this point. I think it was live at a rock venue called Louder Than Life. Yeah, I think it was Louder Than Life, but the band's name is Spirit Box. In the song in question here, it's the live version. Don't get me wrong, the actual song itself, I think it's their like top song right now, is Circle With Me. But the song in question, like more in particular, is the live version with Tatiana from Ginger. So like making my editor do a little bit of extra work here to like put the little preview up or whatever. But what an amazing song. Just the harmonics between both singers, the screams, the mixing. Holy crap, this is a live performance. This thing sounds fantastic. Oh my, I don't know, I can geek out about music, and it's almost to the point where like I'm like, do I just start doing reaction videos to music, like all your song recommendations? I feel like that's probably like $1 million idea in the world of YouTube these days, but you know, who knows. Anyways, I love music, and I often catch myself having roughly the same thoughts with all the songs that you guys send me, where I'm just like, man, this is pretty cool. I like the breakdown, I like the chorus, I like the harmonies, I'm liking what they're doing with the tuning, I'm liking the overall beat, the vibes, it's fantastic. And then I'm like, I should probably be recording myself doing this, and then my dogs go off. Or my cat decides to make a fun appearance and yell at me to go bring him to his food. You know. Whatever ends up happening. But circling back to the song, see what I did there? Fantastic, great performance by both of them. Don't get me wrong, there are several videos out there of the lead singer like performing the song. You got the live version, you have like a one take, you have the music video. Like it's peak. It's a wonderful song. If you guys are a fan of the heavier stuff or just looking to branch out, totally recommend it. Totally recommend it. That being said, though, we're going to go ahead and just kind of wind this time-lapse down. Like I said, it's a little bit weird this week with how we're doing the time-lapses and the overall recording and stuff like that with remote desktop and all that kind of fun stuff. In fact, I'm not even doing my normal recording setup here, so that's fun. But all in all, hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. We're going to pop back on over to Past Me. Actually, I think it's Future Me with how I'm doing this particular one. But, it's timey-wimey stuff. We're hanging out with the Thinky Thonky Sand, and like it just kind of does it. We're gonna go pop back over to me. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for tuning in. And we're back. Thank you guys for tuning into that time lapse. And it has been really hard to put this episode together while traveling, just simply because in and out, all the events and stuff like that are going on. I just also realized I haven't done the colony banner yet. I'm gonna have to do that. But we're still in the process of leveling up to everything to level 4. Who would have thought things take so long? And in fact, we've done a couple other things too in the process of upgrading everything. But let's go ahead and we're gonna go on up this ladder here. This is one of the higher guard towers in Bloomborough. As we can see, looking out into the distance, we can see, well, we're not exactly going in that direction, but we do have a lot of other things being built up. Miners going to town. We got the smeltery right over there, the blacksmith right over there. We come over this way, look at it this way. Storage over there, full on. They are in the process right now of building up those residences, as you can see, and boy oh boy do they take a hot second. But they're trucking right along. Some of the guard towers have upgraded all the way, like this one has not yet, which is unfortunate, but we're getting there. We're getting there. As you can see down there, the courier huts are also upgraded. We've got a blue one, we've got a yellow one. I'm gonna look out this way real quick. You can kind of see down over in this direction. We have the enchanter's place. We got another guard tower over there. And then, of course, if we look out this way, a little bit more of a view, you can kind of see off into the distance there. We have our restaurant, we got our university. And in fact, you can kind of see I've been doing some, we'll say, enhancements to the rest of the colony. In fact, we'll take a look at our map real quick, as everyone's kind of milling about, moving around. Got lots and lots of stuff going on. I've expanded out over into this direction over here. As I was saying before, I'm looking to do all like the agriculture and husbandry and stuff like that over on these two peninsulas. So all of our farming is going to be over here. All the animal stuff is going to be over here. We got a builder's hut. We got another courier's hut over there as well, which I actually just realized I need to get that person linked up with the storage place. We got a nether portal up to the north over there. We're slowly getting ready. I'm harvesting a lot of materials right now to expand up into this particular quadrant. This is where the barracks is going to go. The military district is going to be up over this way. Farming and everything is going to be down here. Residential is going to kind of stay in this particular area. We're going to build up into the mountains if we need to. And then over here is going to be more industrial, is the current plan. Now, I was looking to see kind of what it takes to get up to level 5 for a lot of things, just to kind of start prepping myself for a lot of that stuff. And boy, howdy, let me tell you, that's going to be insane. We got to pretty much beat the entirety of the Twilight Forest, simply put, for the town hall alone. So that's gonna be a lot. But with that, this is going to be probably one of the shorter episodes of this series. Traveling, what can I say, right? It'd be crazy. All that being said, though, I want to thank you guys all for tuning in, hanging out. As always, I am really loving doing this pack. You know, honestly, I didn't expect the fairy tale pack to go as hard as it has. It's like really, really cool. Wow. Also, if I didn't mention it in the time lapse, I can't remember if I did or not. The way I've been recording this week has been all over the place. If you have any suggestions for the next style pack, please leave those in the comments down below. If you have any other, like, feedback, ooh, that's a fun camera angle. Anyways, if you guys have any, like, song requests, what the, I can't even, it's been a long day. If you guys have any song recommendations, feedback, questions, want to know what your favorite song's color is because of synesthesia, love to hear it. Drop it down below. I'll totally get back to you guys on that one. Thank you guys all so much for all the subscriptions and stuff like that. My yearly goal was to hit 500, and we are just inches away at this point, at the time of recording. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself when we do actually hit 500, but hey, we'll figure it out. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Monday. Thank you so much for having your breakfast with me, drinking some tea, hot cocoa, the Monster Energy drink, whatever it might be that, just makes things easy for you to start your week. I can't wait to see you guys next time with a slightly longer episode and all of this stuff all built up and a whole bunch of more additions to the colony known as Bloomborough. Thank you guys so much. Happy Monday. And enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.